everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you another collection from Nailchemy. This one is called, I want to say Astral Glitter, but I can't remember. So I've got my swatches. I'll leave it at the bottom of the screen though. I'm just going to swatch them on some swatch pops and then we'll do a set with them. So I'm going to be showing you Insight, Spiritual, Vision, Immortal, Celestial and Eternal. So I'm going to be showing you all of them. These are the 6 colours in the collection. So Celestial is going to be the first one. This one is, they've all got these really cute little shimmery glitters through them. This one is kind of, I don't know if you could say jelly-y, but it's sort of like a sheer acrylic colour. Came out really funny, didn't it? But these, I can't speak. Oh my god, this one's got like they've just got really, look at the glitter through that. That little shimmery glitter is so pretty. I'm going to try again from now to talk properly without muffling my words. Is muddling? Yeah. This next one's called Vision. So this is kind of the same kind of thing, only it's blue. Again, look, it's got that beautiful glittery shimmer through it. This would make a really nice night sky set. You know, like just as the sun set and the sky is not quite black, but not quite, I don't know what the word is. Do you know what I mean though? Isn't that pretty? Oh, I wonder what that noise was. It's my iPad. I'm such a plonker. I accidentally touched that pink, so I had to dab it because, look, isn't that gorgeous? Very, very pretty indeed. It's really late. I'm uploading. It's about 6:30. I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm sorry this video is going to be late. The next one is Insight. This is a really pretty yellow. I actually wished I'd done a set with this one instead, but maybe I will do another set with that one. Look, you can't really see. You can actually see the glitter, but you can see it better once it's on the swatch pop. Really nice. I'm supposed to be eating my dinner, so it's going to be cold by the time I get to eating it. You can see it better now, can't you? I'm going to hold it up. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that a gorgeous yellow? Oh, I really like that. Okay, next one, Eternal. This one is very, very nice. So again, it's got that glittery shimmer through it, but this one's like an iridescent-y kind of, you can't really see it there very well, but wait till I swatch it. Look. So look, you can get, look, oh, getting a glimpse of it. Getting glimpses of it. Glimpses? Getting a glimpse of it, yeah. Is it Friday? No, I think it's only Tuesday. I feel like it should be Friday already. Went to pick up my scooter today. Wasn't a brand new one, it was a display one, and they wouldn't give me any money off. So I told them that I don't want it, thank you very much. So I'm upset because I don't have my scooter now. Look at that though. Isn't that really nice? This is the one we're doing the set with today. Oh, you can hear Minecraft. There we go. Right, then I think this might not be the last one. This one's Spiritual. This one is very pretty. It's got like a different kind of, it's not a glitter, it's like a flake through it. Now, look. Oh, very nice. So when I put it on, right, imagine, although this is the bottom of the swatch pop, it kind of would be the top of your client's nail, really, wouldn't it? Because do you see what I'm saying? Right, so now when I turn it around, can you see all those kind of shimmery flakes are at the bottom? But if you're looking at the nail from the top, which is the back of the swatch pop, the flakes they're not, do you know what I'm saying? So although underneath it looks like it's sort of, I suppose, marbled a bit, on the top it hasn't really. Do you know what I mean? See, look, it just looks gorgeous from there. But that would be really the top of the nail, and that would be the underneath that you wouldn't see. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I like that one. This one is called Immortal. This one is basically liquid metal. It's really nice. It reminds me of mercury. Look, I'm going to swatch it on, have a look at it on the end of the brush. Look, watch this. You know Terminator 2, you know when he like falls to the floor? Like, look at that. Could you imagine the Terminator coming out at the end of my brush? I would shit my pants. Oh dear. But look, this one is so pigmented too. Crazy. Okay. So that is the last one of the collection. Let me know what you think of this collection. Yes, I'm going to do a set now using Eternal. So I've got my flexi hand. This is the one we're going to be using. I'm just going to wiggle everything around. I didn't edit this video very well, did I? So I thought the crystalline micro mylar would go quite nicely with, because they've got, like, when you move them in the light, you've got hints of blue. Now, I can't remember if these ones, if Karen's got these on the website or if these were an advent calendar one, but if these aren't on the website, there are loads of other micro mylars on there as well. Then I'm going to be using these neon stars and moons, or moons and stars. These are on the website. Anything you want to order from Nail Sugar, you can use code NATMUG10 all in caps and it will save you 10%. I'm also using Lily and Crystal from Nailchemy. I don't know how long it's going on for, but I think they've got 20% off on their acrylics at the moment, on their core colours. So if you want to try the Nailchemy acrylic, you could do that now. So what I'm doing is, right, I didn't know what I was going to do at first. I basically was just like, I'm just going to wing it, and whatever happens, happens, right? So I put a little bit of Lily on to cover the nail bed. And I didn't quite realise at first, but I put this on in a bit of a slant. Now I tried to put a little bit more acrylic there to cover I didn't want the white line to be so harsh, so I put a little bit more of that acrylic on there, but you don't want to make it too bulky. And then I'm going to put some of these moons and stars on. Just a few spaced out over the nail. Oh, my ankle's really hurting. And then I'm going to cap them in clear. Now this is basically all I'm going to do for all the nails, so they're all going to be like this. I didn't intentionally put the white on, you know, the Lily, I put that on and it's kind of sloped. I did not mean to do that. I don't know if I just mentioned that or not. I might have mentioned it, but I thought I would work with that with the rest of the set. Now, 2 nails I do replace and do again because I don't like them. So you will see some random nails in this set and I'll be like, just ignore that. So I do apologise about that. You couldn't do that on a client, could you? I do love Gloria though. No, this is Babs. I keep getting them mixed up. Gloria's on holiday still. She can't get back because of COVID-19. Right, this next one, see, look, ignore the middle finger there. This one, I'm going to put I was going to say yellow. I'm going to put the white on at an angle again. So I'm sloping it down a bit. Now you want to kind of blend it out because you don't want, I had a bit of a harsh line look there. I didn't blend it out well enough. And then I'm going to go over with Eternal again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of in a minute, because even though I put a little bit more acrylic on, I still had quite a harsh white line. So I do go in a minute with some of the crystalline micro mylar just to try and ease the transition. Is that the right word? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, look, here we go. I put some of that crystalline micro mylar on. I don't know that it helped. But you're not gonna, I didn't even know what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna do something else as well at the end, which is gonna help cover that up a little bit more. So again, I'm then gonna take some of the stars and moons. I was trying to get different colors that I didn't have on the pinky nail, by this time I already knew I was going to replace that middle finger because I just didn't like it. As long as I had a nice mix of different colours, I didn't care whether I had stars or moons or what. Well, obviously they were going to be stars or moons, but I didn't really mind which colours. So this one, right, if you watch now, I'm going to slope the Lily acrylic down at the other side. So the kind of the thing that I was ending up going for was that the white would kind of slope up into that middle finger. Like when I do the white on the middle finger, it's just going to be faded down. It's not going to be at a slant or anything. Let me turn off the noise on this thing. How do I do that? There we go. Now you won't hear bleeps. So this is the middle finger. See, like I've replaced, yeah. Can you hear my little boy? That's my bigger boy, actually. So yeah, so it looks like I'm going down at a bit of an angle, but you just blend it down a little bit, okay? Then I'm going to do exactly the same on that now that I did the others. I don't know why I'm showing you me capping another nail, but that was basically how I wanted them left. So I'm using crystal to cap these. So you just want to make sure everything is covered. Make sure you keep your apex and everything. Do you know what I'm saying? I hate capping. There we go. And then I will file and buff them. And then we are going to go in with some, I tried to put some, I could snip the ends off as well because I didn't want them stiletto in the end. I decided I wanted them like ballerina-y. I'm using, this is the purple ink from Nailchemy. I did go straight in. Can you see? I've kind of tried to wipe it off. I went straight in onto the acrylic. This is the Velvet Matte top coat. I stupidly didn't put this on. It works better on top coat. Now, some people use shiny. I like to use matte. I feel like sometimes if I use a shiny top coat, the ink smudges when I come to top coat it again. So I like to use the matte top coat because it kind of almost sucks it in a little bit, and it kind of, I don't know, I'm not very good at explaining, but it doesn't, I find that it doesn't smudge when I come to top coat it again. So here, now it says it's purple, but it does end up looking more pink than purple. I did think it was going to be a more, I don't know why I thought it was going to be a darker purple. I'm just putting it on in swooshes. Now I'm only putting it on the index finger and the ring finger. And I've got some acetone on this brush. Now you don't want to saturate the brush. You just want enough to kind of do what you want to do. I don't really know that I needed to even go in with my brush because it wasn't actually, I don't know. I mean, just play around with it until you feel happy with how the marble ink looks. See, I didn't really faff too much, I feel. And if you decide that you wipe off too much using the acetone, you can always go back in with the brush from the ink bottle just to add some more ink. And they do air dry literally within seconds, so there's no need for curing or anything, which is brilliant. There we go. So I'm going to leave them like that. Then on top of this, because we have added some neon stars and moons, I just felt like we needed to go in with the artisan gel paint in white, and I'm using my Nail Sugar Natalie Mugridge ultra fine detailer brush. It's a 000. I'm just going to add like a couple of stars, really big stars. I'm going to do 2 long vertical lines and 2 shorter horizontal lines, and then 4 little spikes coming out the corners, just to give it more of a, I suppose, more of a galaxy feel. Really, it wasn't intentional, it's just sort of how it ended up. I'm going to do another one on this one, and then once I've done the stars, I will add some dots as well. Okay, then the artisan gel paints cure in an LED lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm going to pop those in my lamp. And now we are going to use the non-white top coat for top coating time, because I wanted this set to be nice and shiny. You can do them matte. I reckon they would look quite nice matte. I do. But I thought I'd go for shiny because it's funny. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, not necessarily on this set, but in general, would you go for matte or would you go for shiny top coat? I was all for matte about a few months ago, and now all of a sudden I'm really into shiny. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you go for? If you had to pick for the rest of your life between matte and shiny, what would you pick? There we go. Oh, that's a toughie though, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I honestly don't know. I'd probably have to say shiny. Though I do like matte on. Like hand, like paint, like hand. Like if you do characters and stuff, I like that with matte. Yeah, I couldn't answer that. Anyway, let's carry on with top coating time. Can you see how pretty those neon stars and that look on top of that eternal acrylic? I think that looks really nice, and I like the sort of effect that you get from that marbling ink. Shrisos. So the non-white top coat, that cures in an LED lamp for 30 seconds. I'm just looking forward to eating my cold dinner. Serves me right for doing this too late, doesn't it? I've still got to edit it yet. I just had to make sure I got up to the cuticle, but don't flood them. Now I'm going to hold the hand upside down for about 10 seconds before I pop it in the lamp, and then I will show you the finished design. There we go. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. I've got a bit of a silly set tomorrow and a review of an e-file, which I'm pleasantly surprised about. But yeah, I will see you beautiful lot tomorrow. Bye!